right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Spur, and we are back at it with more American Truck Simulator gameplay, and we've got a very special one for you today. It's all in the truck. It's definitely one you do not want to miss. Anyway, we are rolling, we're rolling with a Peterbilt, again, a 389. This is a stock SCS software 389. We're running a 550 horsepower kitty cat under the hood, a C15. But what makes this truck really special is that we are running a 15-speed transmission today. It's the first time ever that I've done a 15-speed. I kind of worked with it a little bit last night, and I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and get the truck rolling, and we'll get out of here and then talk a little bit about why Spur is running a 15-speed. All right, we are loaded up and ready to go. Let's go ahead and give her some gas. We've got her in low 3. Low 3, that's the big thing for the 15 speed. We'll stay outside the cab and kind of watch it. We'll check it out. I love this truck. I love the copper. The copper color is really sharp and different. I do think I'm going to do away with the bright red stripe. I'm saying that fast. The bright red stripe. I'm going to see about getting rid of. I think it would probably be better suited with the copper, probably like an orange or maybe a brown or something like that. So we're going to change that up at some point, but I love this truck. I love this 15 speed. Like, it is absolutely awesome. It's so different, and Spur is all about doing something different. So what's the deal with a 15 speed, right? Why are we running a 15 speed? What's the deal with it? As best as I understand, and I'll tell you guys as always, I'm not a trucker. Spur's not a trucker. But a 15 speed, I had a huge misunderstanding about it, honestly. But a 15 speed is basically going to have 5 gears way down low in the basement, or also known as deep reduction, right? It's going to have 1 through 5 deep reduction, and then 1 through 10 highway gears. So that sounds pretty simplistic. I've heard a lot of guys say that have a 15 speed, they just drive it like a 10, and they hardly ever use the deep reduction. The thing about deep reduction that really threw me off, I completely misunderstood how it worked, is the fact that, in fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and come out of gear here, and we'll go to 4. I thought on deep reduction that like you had to go low 1 through 5, and then you would pick up with 1 through 10, right? Like, I thought it was just a natural progression, but it's not. There's a lot of overlap between your, I won't say a lot. There's overlap between your deep reduction gears, your higher ones, and your highway gears. And that's where I was completely wrong and misunderstood the 15 speed. So you notice we went out of low 5 to 4, to highway 4, just regular 4th gear. All right, let's make this right here and not take this fence down with us. I think we're good. We should be fine back there. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room, Spur, plenty of room. All right, let's give her a little gas. Let's get on our way. So basically, your deep reduction to highway gears is going to be 1 below your deep reduction that you're in. So we were in deep reduction 5, then we went to 4. If we were in deep reduction 3, we'd go to 2. If we were in deep reduction 2, we'd go to 1, that sort of thing. So at least the best I understand it. I hope that's correct. Do we have cows on there? Yeah, we do. We got a few on there. Couldn't see them for a second. I was like, wait a minute now, something's wrong. So the 15 is really cool. Now, why did we go with a 15? Well, Spur was going down the rabbit hole on YouTube like I always do. And I found an interview with a bull hauler, and he's talking about his truck. He was running an 18 speed with a cat, but he said if he didn't have his 18 speed, he would want a 15. And then I watched another video with a bull hauler actually driving, and he was driving a 15 speed. He didn't say it, but you knew it because he had the blue button on the side of his shifter, and that's indicative of 15 speed. So that's really cool. Now, why they have 15 speeds on bull haulers is because like I was talking in one of the previous videos, they haul in and out of pastures a lot, like soft dirt on rough terrain, stuff like that. So they need those you know, gears that are way down in the basement to get in and out of there. So either way, pretty cool. And I love this transmission. It is a blast to drive. It really just is. All right, let's get up here to the stop sign, and we'll see about getting on the highway here. getting out of here. Go to the left just a little bit because we've got to go to the right. So we need to compensate. Bear, I don't understand this ranch here or whatever this is. I keep thinking of the aspirin, right? Like, like, why is there an aspirin ranch? I don't get it. Kind of an odd name, right? It should be like the real thing, like XIT or something like that. Something really cool, right? Or Bar G or whatever, not Bear. Bear's really super weird to me. All right, let's see. Let's actually, I think we'll be able to get out here on low 3. Yeah, we can do it. All right, let's ease on out of here. Let's make sure we don't drag her in the ditch. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's get on the road, guys. All right, let's come out of deep reduction. Now we're gonna drop her in 4. There we go. Now we're gonna go to 5 since we're loaded. We're not gonna skip too many of them here. Now we'll go to 6. Sounds really nice, does it not? Now, if I goof this up, just bear with me because like I said, it's a different transmission and I've kind of changed my setup a little bit as far as how I do this. So it's taking some getting used to. It's like changing up something a little bit that I've done for a long time. All right, I think we're good. Let's ease through this curve here and then we'll really drop the hammer. Oh, she sounds so good. I love this truck. Man, I love this truck. Really just do. All right, now we're rolling along. We're kind of established on our route. Let's go to the map and see how they got us going real fast. They got us going over to 35 West, and then we'll go down 35 all the way to San Antonio. And then we'll jump over to 10. What stretch is this right here? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Maybe that's 30. No, that's not 35. I don't know what that is. We'll get on 10 and then we'll hop off at the very end. So it looks like mostly 35 is what we're going to be doing. That's cool. I can do some interstate driving in the bull hauler. Absolutely. Yeah, I love this transmission. And she seems like, to me, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but she seems like she has really long legs in the higher gears. It just, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but she seems like she has long legs in the high gears. And what I'm talking about is like 9 and 10. All right, there we go. We're gonna need some gas too, maybe. Yeah, I think so. We're about a little less than half. Yeah, we're gonna need to stop and get some gas. Absolutely. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Weekend will be here before you know it, right? Absolutely will. Anyway, the 15 speed is on a Steam Workshop. It is a mod I got. Takes a little work to get it installed. It's not cut and dry because you have to put like the shifter profile in too, so the game knows that you can pick 15 speed. You know how you can go in your settings and you can pick like 10, 13, 18, whatever. So, yeah, a little bit to it, but it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. There we go. All right, now we're going to jump on 35. Dragging a little bit. I could have dropped her down in 5, but stayed in 6. There we go. So anyway, yeah, it takes a little bit of setup to get this thing working. And the one thing, like I put it in the game and I could not get it to work to save my life. It drove just like 10 speed, but I could not get it to go into deep reduction or anything. And I'm like, why won't this thing go in deep reduction? Like, I just couldn't do it. So I even left a message for the person that did the mod on Steam, and he promptly replied and he gave me some suggestions to try, right? Because I thought it was my setup. I was like, my setup's not right for this transmission. It's just not working out. So he gave me some suggestions, and I tried them the next morning, and it still wouldn't work. And it was just really just aggravating me like no tomorrow. I couldn't get this transmission to work. So as a last resort, I took the truck to the shop, right? And I looked at the transmissions I had on it, and somehow I had put a 10 on it instead of a 15. So it was shifting like a 10 because it was a 10. And, you know, I if I'd have checked it to begin with, I could have saved myself a little, you know, heartache and headache with it. So, yeah, either way, I love this transmission. It is super cool. I'm all about something different, and that it definitely is. And we are a bull hauler, and we got all these cars passing us, and that is not cool. We got to at least get on it a little bit. It's a little harder to run wide open in ATS. Like I said, if you get super fast, it starts to feel really gamey and not like a simulator. And then the traffic's not very accommodating either. Like, you know, in real life, if you see a bull hauler bearing down on you at 90 miles an hour, you're going to get out of the way, right? Like, you're not going to dilly-dally around. But, you know, in game, the AI, they don't care. They don't care. Just like these dudes in front of us right here. They don't care. No one cares. No one cares. All right, let's hop. And you know what? You won't let me go, dude? Nope, he's not. He's just going to go on about his business. Come on, K-Line, or I like to call him Klein. Come on, Klein. Let me over. I need to get over. There we go. Too bad we couldn't have like some kind of CB interface with these AI. Tell them how bad they suck. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah, bull hauling. To me, it's a little hard to do legit in game, right? Because the cars just don't respect you. They really just don't. They don't respect you at all. We'll try to roll a little bit fast. There's a lot of like ins and outs to bull hauling that I didn't realize. Like you can only have cattle on your trailer. You're supposed to only have them on there for 28 hours. You can't have them on there longer than 28 hours. At that point, I think it said you have to take them off and feed and water them for 5, but like hauling the cattle like livestock, it really stresses them. It puts them under a lot of stress, right? Like they're not being fed, they're not getting water. It's hot back there, especially when you're sitting still. That's why you don't see bull haulers sitting still, you know, sitting around. Because it stresses the cattle, and if you have cattle go down, that's like it can add up to a lot of money really, really fast. So, but the weird part about it is like a driver, like you could drive for 11 hours, right? And then you got to have 10 hours off. Well, if you, I don't see them sitting around like taking 10 hours of rest with a load of cattle in their trailer, right? So I kind of look at it like your trips need to be at a max 11 hours a pop. I really don't know how they do the super long trips. Yeah, I have no clue. I don't know how that works out, but there's a lot to it. There's a lot more to it than just loading cattle on here and just taking off down the highway. You know, and you see some crazy long trips, 28-hour driving time, you know, to Yakima, Washington from Texas, and I'm like, that's not legit at all. You can't, like, they can't do that. They can't do that at all, because if you think about it, you drive 11 hours and then you take 10 hours off. Well, that's 21 hours with the cattle on the trailer. And then so at that point, you only get 7 more hours of driving time, which I guess technically is possible if you want to leave your cattle on there for 10 hours not doing anything, just standing around, you know. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an expert, but I don't see that happening. I don't. So, yeah, a lot of ins and outs to bull hauling. And then, like I said, on top of that, you got the heat, and they're standing in their own poop, too. Like, you know, they're standing in poop. The ones on the bottom deck are getting a poop shower from the ones above, so it's not good. Like, it really stresses them. And the one bull hauler that I'll watch, he did a video where he dropped off. He made a pretty good trip. It was about an 8-hour trip, maybe something like that. And he unloaded his cattle, right? And he took his truck and he weighed it. He weighed his truck, and then he took it to the washout and they washed it out, and he weighed it again. He had over 4,000 pounds of manure on that truck from one like day-long trip. Which I thought was absolutely insane. That is a crazy amount of manure for that short of a trip, right? And it's like pea soup down in the bottom. It's like, it looks like a brown swimming pool. It was so bad. It is so bad. So I was like, man, yeah, that's a tough job. I'm telling you right now. But it sure is fun to do in game. I love it in game. Get a nice C15 under the hood and this 15-speed transmission, and you are set. You're set to do some bull hauling. I'm telling you right now, guys. All right, let's roll on. We've got 182 miles, 3 hours and 13 minutes. We'll be getting there about 18:20 in the evening. We'll keep rolling down 35. We're back behind Trans Am here. I think I got my stutter issues solved. Someone had left a comment and said, Spur, I'd like to see your mod order. And it's funny that they left that comment because I'd literally just gotten done sitting down and going through the game and kind of putting everything in order. And it seems like it's straightened itself out. It seems a lot better. So maybe at some point I'll do that video for you guys. I'll just show the mod order. It's nothing crazy. Like, you can do a Google search and you can find lots of things that kind of tell you, that suggest the mod order, but and I don't see the stutters anymore. Like, it used to stutter down to about 40-ish in the frames, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's almost like a micro stutter in a way, but it's gone. It's gone now. So yeah, someone had left a suggestion in the comments that said check your mod order, and I knew I needed to because I don't mess with it a whole lot. Like, I'll put a bunch of mods on and won't mess with it, and then it gets all out of order. And so they left that comment and kind of put that in my mind that, hey, maybe I need to check that out. So I do appreciate that. Whoever did, I can't remember who suggested that, but thank you for that suggestion, because it seems like that fixed it. It definitely does. It could be because I'm driving a stock Pete and I'm not driving a mod truck. The mod trucks are typically heavy on polys, right? Like, they're pretty expensive polygon wise. So that could be the thing. I need to test it with the res built and see if maybe it does it. But so far so good with the stock truck. All right, yeah, I think we're just going to stick right here, just cruise along. Oh man, she sounds good. I love this C15. I couldn't tell you who did it though. I'm not sure. Maybe Slab Jerry. Gosh, I really don't know who C15 this is. I know it's not a Z-Mods, that's for sure. Either way, it's pretty nice. It sounds good. Audio really helps round out the complete experience, right? Like, it's a huge part of it. It's why I never did Truckers MP a lot in the past, because you had the stock engines and it was missing so much, right? Like, when you do the stock engines, it's missing out on so much. Yeah, let's get back into screw up lane here. All these people are kind of poking along. They're making me a little antsy here. That turns into an exit only anyway, so we guessed right. Barbecue bacon sandwich, that sounds good. Man, I'm hungry this morning. Spur had the breakfast of champions this morning. I had French onion dip and chips. That was it. The breakfast of champions and a Coke. Don't forget the Coke. You got to put a Coke on there too. But yeah, French onion dip and chips. What I had. I wanted to hurry up and get started on things this morning and not like dilly-dally around too much, so quick and easy, right? Just grab it out of the fridge and eat real fast. Usually it's Cheez-Its. Usually Cheez-Its is my breakfast of choice, unless sometimes when I take Meredith to work in the morning, we'll stop by a local place and are you getting over? What are you doing, dude? He's staying. We'll grab a biscuit. There's a place here that has pretty good biscuits, homemade biscuits. So I'll grab sausage and biscuit, but we didn't do that this morning. There, we got 96 miles, 96. We'll be there before we know it. And I need to see about grabbing a screenshot real fast too. All right, there it goes. Screenshot has been acquired. We're good to go on that. I'm always the worst about getting a screenshot. It sucks when you forget an ATS because usually you like have to look for a spot to pull it out. But oh, we got to go to the right. Never mind. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I was a little close there. Spur wasn't paying attention. Gotta watch it. These things are super easy to flip. They really just are. Spur may have flipped one a while back in New Mexico. Just saying, it's doable. It's definitely doable. And I thought I was good too. I thought I was good, but I wasn't. Oh, come on, you gonna let me over, dude? Yeah, he is. He is a scholar and a gentleman. Much obliged. All right. Drop her down in 9. This truck is hard to float. I will tell you that. I really struggle floating this thing. I think we need to get over one more time. It's like on the N14, you take it out of gear and you can kind of wait just a split second, right? Before you drop it down in the next gear. And on this one, you can't. It's like out and in. Out and in. That's pretty much it. 35, yeah. There we go. Now I tell you, in the bull hauler, you got to respect those yellow boards, those yellow speed limits. But yeah, this one's kind of tough. This one's a little different to ship. Like, it's really kind of throwing me off because of the timing. To float, I'd say float. Oh, it's really sharp right there. Like right there is when you would flip. Like she leaned into it a little bit there. If we'd been going much faster, this thing would have flipped. All right, I think we need to get back over, right? All right, let's float her. There you go. Yeah, it's just out and in. Like, there's no hesitation, no waiting. Like I said, on some of them, you kind of hesitate for just a little bit of like a microsecond, right? But not this one. It's out and in, out and in. There we go. Worked out on that one. I just have to really think about it. Like, if I'm not paying attention to it, I try to float it like that N14, and that does not work out. You gonna let me over? Or I'm just gonna have to go and take it? Like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you hanging out beside me over there? I gotta exit. Oh, they're so bad. Like, you see me. Which way are we going? Back to the right. Nice. I love that, man. It never gets old, right? Never gets old. Let's go ahead and go. We got the light. Watch that trailer back there. Make sure we don't curb it. Don't want to upset the chorus girls back there, all right? Like, you don't want to get them all pissed off and unhappy. I think maybe we're good right here. Oops, didn't mean to leave that on. Let's take that off. I'm sure they appreciate that in town, right? All right, there we go. Let's go deep reduction now. We'll go to 3. It really does help the starting off. Absolutely. All right, let's go to 5, L5. All right, let's come out of deep reduction. Oops, Spur completely messed that up. Now we go to 4. Almost went into first. That would have been great. All right, now let's go back to 6. told you I have to think about it. I have to think about it on this one. There we go, low 3. We'll be good right there. So yeah, awesome truck, guys. Try the 15. If you up for it, try it. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a different way of shifting. And you know, I was looking at an article last night about trucking and the transmission trends and stuff like that, and how like a large majority of them are going to automatics. And I don't know, that's just kind of a shame. I think shifting in game is like a huge part of the experience. It's such a big part of the experience. I really don't think I would play this game nearly as much if I didn't have a shifter. I can tell you that right now. I'm very honest about that. I don't think I would hardly play it if I didn't have a shifter. All right, guys, some time today, please. There we go. All right, go to 5th, L5. We'll hang out here for a second. There we go. All right, come out of deep reduction, go to 4. Remembered on that one. And then 5. Over to 6. Up to 7. And this one will float down. There we go. Out and in. And of course, we got to stop again. Go through all those gears. Does that suck? For you guys that are real life truck drivers, does it suck to go through all those gears and then have to like start over? Oh, come on. Y'all go. Y'all go. Don't make us stop. Come on. Don't make us stop. Go to 5th. Oh, they made us stop. You people suck. They really just do. Well, you know what? It gives us another chance to go in deep reduction and try that out. So, all right, let's do that. Yeah, the game seems to be running much better. I'm just curious, is it because this is a stock truck, or is it because I organized my mods? I'm hoping it's because I organized my mods. We're gonna have to test that. I haven't driven a third-party rig since I organized the mod, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but maybe it did. I hope it did. There we go. All right, let's go. All right, L5. All right, you people need to go. Why y'all being such slowpokes? All right, out of deep reduction into 4. I just feel like everyone's poking along. Like, why are y'all? Oh, another light. These Texas red lights. Just get on over there, Greyhound. Don't worry about a blinker or anything, you know, just hop on over, dude.
Go straight.
All right, let's go back to 5, 3. There we go. All right, let's go deep. You're down in the basement. That's one thing I've learned. Like, if you're new to shifting and you want to get more proficient at it, drive around in the city, do city drops, do like really short same city drops. That way you're doing a lot of red light. You know, you're doing a lot of red light stuff. And going through the gears constantly, right? All right, come out of deep reduction, go to 4. Go to 5th. All right, back to 6th. Up to 7. Easy peasy. I love it, guys. I love it. What it's all about. Very demanding job. It's a job I would not want to do in real life. I've had enough of a taste of it with the railroad. Like, it's kind of similar in the fact that you're like going from home all the time. But I would love to jump in a rig and just like around here on a country road somewhere and see if I can like actually drive it, like how well it translates from oh, that's weird. I didn't realize we were in the Jake still. Interesting. Yeah, we'll make his turn. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to drive a rig, basically, before I got sidetracked there. Just go drive one on a country road, just to see how the game, like, translates. I'm sure it's, like, 100 times different, right? Probably is. Spur probably wouldn't even be able to come close to doing it, but... it'd be cool to see if I could pull it off. Need to find someone around here that's got a rig. Like, hey, let's Spur drive it for an evening for an hour or two. But just don't watch my ATS videos. Don't watch my ATS videos before you let me drive your rig, right? All right, where are we going to? Right up here. I see now. Yeah, what is the E-zone down there? We don't need to get crazy with it. Like a farm. They got the Target truck at the farm.
Get ready to turn
Yeah, let's take it nice and easy. Oh, it looks like a feedlot. I like a feedlot a little bit. It has some huge feedlots around here. They are insanely big. Like I said, that one county, I can't think of it now off the top of my head. I remember it the other day. I can't today. West of Amarillo, like 652,000 head of cattle in one county. A crazy, crazy amount. A lot of steaks and hamburgers, right? That's pretty cool though. Let's hop out and look at this. Yeah, that's just like a feedlot. That's just like the feedlots around here. That's really cool. They got the little like hay and feed bin. We don't grab anything over there. All right, yeah, we're clear. It always worries me. I'm like, I'm going to grab something in my trailer if I don't pay attention. All right, we're here, guys.
Fine.
We're here at the Bayer aspirin plant that takes cattle. Like, cattle is the secret ingredient to aspirin. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let's set our brake. Let's pop out and see where these people want it. All right, so they said they want it straight ahead and backed under that shed there. So that is what we're going to do. Drop her down in low 3. What we're going to do is just go to the right and then we'll back her around in there, I think. All right, there we go. I think that's going to be good right here. All right. Drop it in low reverse. Start getting around that way. Yeah, the thing is going to be this fence over here. Like, we can't swing the cab around too much. Maybe good right here. Can't see because that tank's blocking me there. Need to come on around. Yeah. That's by that load of timber there. I guess that's going to be lumber for fences or something, maybe. I still wish we had some better drop-off and pickup points. I really, truly think we need, like, corrals and chutes out in the middle of pastures. Like, that really is just a big part of it. All right, I think we can straighten her up and kind of go straight back now. Where's that? Telephone pole is going to fight with us a little bit there. Probably going to have to pull up. I hate how it does that too. That sucks. All right, straight back. Take it straight back, and then we can kick her around in there. Here, we clear on that side. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, let's kick her around. Probably going to have to pull forward real fast, but it'll be all right. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. You know, we're hugging at one side a little bit, but you know what? I'm not sweating that. They're not going to be that anal about it in real life. They're going to be like, you know what? Just put it under the shed. I don't care. That's exactly what we're going to do. Exactly what we're going to do today, guys. All right, we're here. Let's hit the parking brake. One last look at our truck. Looks pretty good. I think if I get rid of that bright red stripe, it would look even better. Let me know in the comments what you think. What you think? I don't even have a nickname for her. I don't generally nickname my trucks, but either way, nice truck. All right, kill the engine. Let's see what we got. We got Excelente. 383 miles driven, 13 hours and 2 minutes. With a little over our time. We're not gonna log that. 70 gallons of fuel. We made $73,000. 861 XP. Not a bad day's run. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Love all of you, and we'll catch you on the road next time. Peace.